Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
All right, if you've stepped outside, you know it's a nice day, but
Yes.
I hear we're going to get close to 90 this weekend.
It's going to get close by Sunday. We've been kind of talking about that all week, that there would be a warm-up this weekend, just in advance of our next cool down coming next week. So at least it's not something that's going to stick.
Right,
and
it's
be
a
with us.
short-lived thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. In fact, let's get started talking about your weekend. We're almost there here on your Friday Eve, on your Thursday. And the weather's still going to be nice. It is going to be warmer, though, so just prepare for that. 85 degrees on Saturday, a little warmer. In fact, we'll say borderline hot on Sunday. And there you go, temperatures that may be just shy of the 90-degree mark. But again, not something that is going to last because, once again, first of next week, like we saw the first of this week, here comes another fall cold front. This one will likely bring in the coolest air of the season thus far. Temperatures will be dropping off heading into next week. Once again, unlikely that we're going to see rain out of this, which we could use some wet weather at this point. Got our drought update today. I'll have a closer look at that, as well as rain prospects going forward, coming up in your forecast in just a few minutes. Nothing out there rain-wise, though, this afternoon. Wave 31 Triple Doppler is all clear, and it is going to stay that way through this evening and overnight tonight. Mainly clear skies expected for the overnight period. We head into tomorrow morning. That will mean waking up to a lot of sunshine, which we will keep throughout the day. Mainly sunny at the lunch hour. Mostly sunny for your Friday afternoon. We head into Saturday. Nothing is really going to change. Clear skies Saturday morning. Plenty of sun through the day Saturday, and then maybe late in the day, a couple thin cirrus clouds may start to drift in from the west, but that will be about it for your weekend. All right, let's talk tropics. We mentioned this at the top of the newscast. Milton, no longer a tropical system, at least in the way it's organized. Still packing some wind, though, 70 miles per hour off the southeast coast of the U.S., but it is moving away. It is not going to regain tropical characteristics. In fact, it will gradually weaken as it moves here out across the western and eventually the northern Atlantic. We still do have a tropical system in Leslie, middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This is way out here, even pretty far away from Puerto Rico. 70-mile-per-hour winds, and this one's kind of falling apart. Expected to basically stay there in the middle of the Atlantic in the next few days, not cause any problems. And as far as other areas to watch off the coast of Africa, we've been talking about this one for a few days, but the chances for development are not getting any higher and staying pretty low at around 20%. Now, I will say we are starting to see some signals in the longer range outlook that perhaps something may develop again in the Caribbean or the tropics about a week and a half or so from now. Nothing that is set in stone, but again, the data suggesting that is a possibility. So just want to give you an early heads up about that. But we don't know anything specific as to what will develop and where it goes. So don't necessarily believe everything that you're seeing on social media about that. A next system that does get a name, though, Nadine, is next on the list, as we've made it pretty far down that list of names thus far this tropical season. Off to school in the morning, another cool start. Sunny skies, 51 degrees out the door. Coming home, another warm up on the way. Sunny skies, and we'll be right around that 80-degree mark for the kids tomorrow afternoon. These are the expected highs: 82 for Huntsville, 81 in Decatur, 82 in Muscle Shoals, upper 70s around Scottsboro, as well as Fort Payne. Here's a breakdown of your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day, and again, about as quiet as it gets this time of year around here for us. We've got that warm up over the weekend, 85 Saturday, 89 on Sunday, but then here comes the next cool down next week. 70s Monday, 60s for highs Tuesday, Wednesday, and those overnight lows, we've taken the number down just a notch there Wednesday morning, maybe dipping into the upper 30s. That'll be the coldest we've seen since about mid-April. Probably not concerns about frost at this point in time, but obviously that's something that we are watching because we are getting to the time of year, usually by the end of October, at the latest early November, we do see that first frost of the season. So definitely headed in that direction, but another great week of fall-like weather on the way next week.
It's going from like 90 to 30s within just a few days, right?
Yeah, in a few days. This will be a fairly significant punch of cooler air, more substantial than the one we had earlier this week.
All right. Well, coming up 5 minutes